Hey, I've just realized something, that I've gone live on Restream and I didn't mean to. How many streams do I have running on YouTube then right now? Oh, God. Yeah, no, I have, okay, let's just stop this for a minute. Be right back, everybody. Yeah, this is wrong. Hello and welcome along, everybody. Hopefully we are live properly now and not going through Restream. And I just need to check that the other stream, the random stream that was generated for YouTube is no longer running. Yeah, it's no longer running. Fantastic. Good. Right. So, yeah, that was a little weird. So I've still got a few bugs to work out on this side here. Yeah, we've got two starting screens on YouTube, but we're good. Got alert for vertical and normal. Fantastic. Right, shall we see who's coming into the chat? Mr. Mike Gaming, welcome along. Crofter, welcome along. Do we have anybody in the other stream saying hi? No, that's all good. Right, so slightly shorter stream this morning because I'm no help wanted, Braden. No, that was a rogue stream that started up on Restream because I was switching between stuff. I am heading off to the USA later today. My journey starts, and I still got a lot to get ready. And yesterday kind of threw me for a loop. Yeah, yesterday was not a good day. I had a very bad day yesterday. So, yeah. I am way behind. As a result, there won't be any of the Chipping Norton. There won't be any Chipping Norton videos till next week because I just have not had a chance to sit down and get them recorded. Is my volume a bit low? Shouldn't be. Mic is where it should be. Let's turn it a little bit towards me. Let me check. Microphone is... No, we're at 0 decibels, so it should be fine. Hey, Face, welcome along. I'm made a concerted effort not to peek out my mic all the time. Hey, Victor, welcome along. Or day here in Europe, yeah. Yes, I am. I'm heading off later today to go and play FS 25 over in the States. Hey, Cher, welcome along. So I will address what happened yesterday after yesterday's stream. For those of you who haven't seen my post on Twitter, unfortunately, we lost Billy. It was very sad, and it threw me for a complete loop. And yeah, so yesterday had a very bad day. Hey, DJ, welcome along. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, not long now. It should be about 24 hours. No, not quite 24 hours. I'll be in the air at this point. I cannot tell you which state, Aceface. The most I can tell you is A, that I'm going to play FS25, and B, I'm going to America to meet up with a load of other creators to do it, including Mr. DJ Goham, who's in the chat. Yeah, Cher. So we think he ate poisoned rat or something like that. So it was he was not a good way. I can't say what part of the USA, Braden. I can't, unfortunately. No, never understood why YouTube made separate. I think YouTube are going to change that in time, Crofter. So, morning, Shane. Welcome along. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's why yesterday's stream was cut slightly short, and that's why I haven't got everything done in time for me going over to the States today, because I basically got nothing done yesterday. Spent a lot of time crying yesterday, actually. Oh, thank you, DJ. Lost my Billy Cat. Yeah. He was only 5. He was only 6. He was 6 years old. We'd had him about 5 years, but he was 6 in the summer, we reckon. So yeah, very sad, and it's hit us all here for a loop. I keep expecting him to walk through the cat flap, and it's just not happening. So yeah. But yes, so I'd say as a result, I don't have any Chipping Norton videos out for the rest of this week. So no Chipping Norton video today, no Chipping Norton video Friday. However, I am currently trying to render out some supercuts. One for Saturday is done. The one for Sunday and Monday keep failing to render, and I don't know why. And should have Fact Sheet Friday stuff out for Friday, so that stuff should go out as well. But yeah, obviously no streams till next week, and no standard Let's Plays till next week. So yeah, right. Shall we then, chat? Crack on with some vintage oats to round things off and brighten things up and take my mind off things. Oh, we got no wheel cam because yesterday we were playing Global Farmer, and I had a blast playing that game. We might play that a little bit more in the next few weeks. Maybe do like one stream a week on it, because I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that was awesome yesterday. That was one thing that was awesome yesterday, was that game. And so yeah, I think we'll play some more of that. Right, where is my wheel cam? There's my wheel cam. So we'll turn that on and we'll give it its frame as well. Okay, chat, where are we? Where are we gonna leave this today? I think, oh yeah, we're middle of harvest, aren't we? We want to head over here. Our combine is compound is okay. I'm going to go and empty this first. We're going to start making some canola oil. Thank you, Braden. The one plus is that it wasn't long and drawn out. Okay. Thank you, Cher. We still got May. We still got a little maple. What? Oh, I've turned on. How have I turned on the frames? There we go. Oh, I've turned on the wrong frame. Frame wheel cam. Where's the wheel cam frame? Wheel cam, there it is. Yeah, the old design that had a bigger you know, right, tip this. Then thank you, Shadow Fox. Hey, Reddington, welcome along. What's happening in the USA? I'm gonna go and meet a load of creators and go and play FS25. I cannot tell you where, I cannot tell you when, other than in the very large United States of America, which I'm very excited about because I've only ever been to the US once before. So getting a chance to go to the US and okay, I will say I'm not going to Vegas. I went to Vegas last time. I'm not going back to Vegas this time. I'm going somewhere else in the States, and yeah, very excited about it. The jet lag next week is gonna be real. Do I know? I believe I will be able to share some of my FS25 experience with you, yes. I don't know when I'll be able to share it. Right, we want... Okay, I need to go and set up my... yeah. We want to set up a... GPS course, so we've got it here. What is that angle? 172. Bring up our menu. A and heading. Delete 172. Go my lines. Set width. It is row 0. So we want to go in on 1, -1, -2, -3. We're going to come back on -3. So we want to start off on -4. So interactive NCP, yeah, which is very cool. I like it. It's gonna. Do you know what's going to be interesting about that? I'm intrigued to see how map makers can use that, if that's possible for map makers to use. Because this is the thing. I get excited about farm sim features that can be used on mod maps, because the trouble is, certainly for me, I play a lot of mod maps. And so if it's a feature that is restricted to just the default maps, I get less excited about those, because I know that I'm not going to be using them most of the time. It's why when DLCs come out, I get very pleased if the items in the DLCs can be implemented on mod maps. So, for example, the stone crushing, the stone destruction with the jackhammer that came in with the premium expansion. I wasn't too excited about that because Silverrun Forest is the only map that you can do that on. A map like No Man's Land or Western Wilds or something like that, if that had been able to implement that feature, that would have been awesome. That would have been absolutely incredible. Got no wheel cam on the vertical. There we go. Got wheel cam on the vertical now. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how things go. Hey, Bosman, welcome along. Yeah, I like the idea of getting contracts from NPCs. It's certainly the interactivity and the roleplay side of things would be quite cool for that. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yes and no, Crofter. I think it adds a little bit more realism and a little bit more life into the world. I'm not too worried about it if about them going out and farming or anything like that. Hey Simon, welcome along. I think they're just going to be standing outside their houses most of the time. What I would like to see is I'd like to see an NPC person in the shop that you go and talk to. You know, I'd like to see maybe a little bit more interactivity in the sales, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And the thing to remember with Farm Sim as well, a new feature almost always gets refined in the next version of the game. So NPCs in 25 might be a little bit clunky, but you can be sure as heck in 28 they'll do something cooler. Looking forward to see what is for myself. Me too, Skin Man. Me too. Instead of contracts from a list, you have to go to the NPC to receive a contract, and payment seems more interactive. Yeah. Who says we won't have a shop? Oh, nobody says we won't have a shop NPC. We don't know either way at the moment, Shadow Fox, but that would absolutely be somewhere where I would expect there to be an NPC. Hello, Rack City Rancher. Welcome along. So I should say, when we were streaming on Saxtorp on Monday night, it was insane. We had more viewers on the YouTube vertical than we had on the YouTube horizontal, and we got more views on that stream than I've had on any stream before. It was absolutely nuts. No need for boring, mind-numbing dialogue. Hope you can skip. You'll probably still be able to get stuff from the menus, Crofter. I don't think there'll be lots of interaction like that. I should think you'll still be able to do that. Barry the farming guy, welcome along. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see, again, it's having we got more viewers YouTube vertical than we have on horizontal YouTube. That's awesome. Hey, the Godfather, welcome along. Am I from the USA? I am not, Simon. I have over 8 hour. I have an over 8 hour flight tomorrow. My setup people. Thank you, Rack City Rancher. I've got my X-Men. I've got my Lego. I've got my Transformers. I keep thinking I should move Optimus Prime to stand there, because it's probably the favorite thing I have on my desk. But he's standing over there with Hound Blaster, Steel Jaw, and Wheeljack. Oh. Yield is decent on here. Am I running a dual PC setup? Yes I am. So I've got my main PC up there and my streaming PC down there. I have vertical setup on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm streaming both horizontal and vertical on YouTube at the moment. One of the most British accents I've ever heard. Thank you, Bossman. I went to private school. So I have a very private school accent. Yes, custom desk. Well, yes, custom desk. The desk was here when we bought the house. I repainted it black. I do need to, you might be able to see here, where I used to have my, where I used to take my wheel off and put it back onto the desk all the time. It's a lot of the edge has worn away, so I need to do a, I've got some point, I've got to clear all of this and repaint my desktop. Also, there's quite a lot of paint come off some of the drawers and bits down here, so I need to do that. Oh, no, I have a very posh accent, Bossman. Very posh accent. Speak the king's English, don't you know? Why am I typing lol? I'm not on Twitch. Yeah, that gets me all the time. Hey, Virtual Trucking Gnome. Hope you're doing well. Wait, you're on YouTube Vertical? Oh. Hope you get a PS5 for your surgery. I hope you do as well, Bossman. Especially if you're going to be laid up for a while. Skidman90, sorry, I've just noticed you brought in a raid. Thank you so much. You are awesome. I apologize profusely for not noticing that earlier. Where am I headed in the US? It is an undisclosed location. I currently cannot say. Eight-hour flight. Stop trying to guess where I'm going. I didn't say that was my last flight, Ace Face. What I will say is the list of people I'm getting to hang out with over, yeah, a little bit aside. I'm not in the side of country. That's the other side, Crofter. There's a little bit of Norfolk in there. My Norfolk kicks in every so often. Because I've been out of school for like 30 odd years. Will I stay with DJ or Farmer Cop? I am not staying with DJ or Farmer Cop, but I'm hanging out with DJ and Farmer Cop. So the people who I know have said and have publicly said that I'll be meeting up with them. I'm getting to see DJ Go Ham. I'm getting to see Farmer Cop. I am traveling with the awesomeness that is Mr. CDP. Mr. CDP and I are traveling together, and I'm very excited about it because he's awesome, and I need to go talk to him. Misty Meow, I'm gonna get to meet for the first time. Jab, I'm gonna get to meet for the first time. Spark Sim Racing is gonna be there. There's a lot. So yes, Bossman, I will be traveling with Mr. CDP. Which is fantastic. But the group of people that are meeting up, some of them are people I've watched on Twitch quite a bit. Some of them are people I've hung out with quite a bit. All of them are absolutely awesome. Some of them are people that I just would never get a chance to meet up with in the other day. No, he's getting to travel with me. No, that's Bossman. It's not his first trip abroad alone, because he was doing the FSL with me for ages. It can't be. He was traveling all over Europe. It might be his first trip to America alone. quite possibly. Or first trip outside of Europe alone. And actually, am I posting anything while I'm in the USA? So there will be supercuts going up on my channel while I'm away. That is pretty much the only thing I've been able to get sorted. So Thursday, Thursday supercut is already up and listed. Saturday's is uploaded but not listed yet. And Sundays and Mondays have both been refusing to render. So I'm still trying to get them to behave themselves. What do I think will be on the FS blog tomorrow? I don't know, actually. I have no idea, because it didn't say last week what we might get. I will say I don't have a video on the blog tomorrow, if there is a blog tomorrow. Because that's the other thing. I don't even know if there is a blog tomorrow. So, yeah. Oh, the other content I will have up, though, is I will have Fact Sheet Friday up. I have got Fact Sheet Friday stuff done. Although I obviously won't be talking about it in my live stream. Right, what row are we on? We are, oh, wow, that's a little bit of a missed bit there. We are on row 7. 8. Yeah, we're gonna want to go down this road. Going to see Joe Barrowman tonight? Nice. Is he singing? Sure. So I know, yes, I do. Yeah, no, I do already know what's in this week's fact sheet. Oh, very cool, Cher. Very cool. So after this field, we've got a field of oats to do. But we'll probably move on to the next game day before we do that. Nope, for Twitch. Big time how I think it's about time to see how the major Asian map looks. Possibly. Yeah, because we still don't know an awful lot about the Asian map. We know roughly the layout of the US map, but we haven't really seen anything of much. We haven't seen much of the Asian map. What map am I playing? This is Vintage Oats by Farm Sim Briscoe. I am going to clean up this little bit here. We'll probably end up finishing down this end, which isn't a bad thing because we can just hop across the road to the oat field. Where can I find the info on the new American map for FS25? There's an entire blog on it, I think, if I remember correctly. Let me just check that for you. I didn't look at all at yesterday's yeah, there we go. I didn't look at all at yesterday's mod releases. Riven Springs, give me a center. There we go. So there's what the map looks like. That's what the American map looks like, which is a gorgeous looking that PDA is brilliant. That is one of the most interesting PDAs Giants have ever released. It's just, yeah, really, really interesting map, that. And I cannot wait to get my teeth into that, because that just looks nice. It looks like we've got a nice central sales area. Might have a farm up there. Might be a couple of places for farms and things. But yeah, oh yeah, that is, I mean, there's a couple of square fields, but almost everything has a curve or an edge or is wibbly, or it really shows actually how good the new hired worker must be in order to have fields of these shapes. It's got to be a really cracking hired worker. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Hey Ripper, welcome along. I'm doing all right. Yesterday was a bad day. PDA looks like the East End intro. That's the Thames. My pleasure, Rack City. You can find that. That is on the blog on the FarmSim website. The AI should be able to handle that. As I said, my only worries with the AI is anything smaller than probably a 3-meter piece of equipment. If it's only doing 2 headlands, then anything smaller than 3 meters is gonna have an issue, I think. And that's a lot of problems with plows, especially. So, we'll see how it goes. I think me using the hired worker on small stuff is not going to happen very much with the way it seems to work. It's a nice looking map. I'm looking forward to having a play on it. And we might do multiplayer on it. I want to see how many farms there are. And if there are enough farms, we will probably open up the multiplayer on it. Lander Luli, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to the BFN. Gonna clean up this little area here. Wonder if on the version you'll be playing, if all 3 base game maps will be available to play on. It's a good question. Yeah, I don't know at the moment. Well, we're less than 4 weeks from release, so if they are, it may be a fairly close to release version, but there are things that, now this is the thing, there are things that Giants may not want shown yet, and therefore we're likely to have a release. We're likely to have an embargo on releasing anything that we can that we have. Have I ever used a spader? I haven't ever used a spader. Spaders are a really nice idea, but yeah, I don't think there's a map where I've used a spader. Nearly 80% full again. Can I fit everything in this combine? Question. Yeah, things that they want to keep release. Do I know much about PC parts? Yes, Pure Max Temper. I built my last 5 PCs, 6 PCs. But I think I've built every PC I've owned since the early 2000s, I think. Yeah, thinking of forcing myself to try one out before FS25. I don't think it's much different to using a plow. I think there's some way between a plow and a thing. What do I recommend? An RTX 4080 or an AMD 79XT? Ooh. What processor? So there's a few questions I have about there. Is price important to you? Do you have an AMD or an Intel chip in your machine? And are you using the machine to stream? Straight plow, not a wonky one like regular plows. Wonky? I don't know what you mean. Ryzen 9 7900X processor, no stream. I mostly play sim games. I would, because the thing with, so as you're using a Ryzen processor, the Ryzen, the AMD video cards pair really, really well with them. And they cost less money. So I've never used an AMD card, but everything I've seen about the AMD cards with AMD chips is that it's a really good combination. And I think is it still cheaper for the, get rid of that. Just want to check the prices. So 7900 XT is 689, and God, oh really? Also, I wouldn't go for the RTX 4080. I'd go for the RTX 4080 Super. It's cheaper and a better card. RTX 4080 Super is that the equivalent to mine? Is about £1,000. Oh God, 7900 XT. If you're not worried about streaming and you're not after the extra video stuff for that, I'd go for the AMD card with an AMD processor. Yeah, and I will say both of those cards will be overkill for farm sim, definitely. I'm running a 4070 Ti on mine, and I'm not running it for farm sim. I'm running it for when I'm editing. Turn that on, turn that on. Move forward a little bit. This isn't all gonna fit on here, I should say. Our frame rate drop at the moment is because my machine is rendering stuff. I don't know why it's failing to render supercuts for the weekend. I'm really pleased I got my new internet connection, because I would be very, very, very worried if with my weekend one that I hadn't already got those uploaded on my old connection. On my current connection, as soon as they go up, they are. 13 minutes. For a 5-hour video. Anything interesting or unexpected in the fact sheets? I cannot say. Decide to play more FPS games. That'd be good, cool. Yeah, that would probably be a good call for that. I have a Ryzen 5 3600. I'm running RTX 3060, and it runs FS perfectly fine. Oh yeah, absolutely will, Ripper. And I'm not saying that pairing an AMD processor with an NVIDIA chip is the wrong way to go. That's what I've done, but I've done it for reasons of exactly what I need for my setup. The thing with the AMD cards and the AMD processors is they are designed to work well together, and the AMD graphics cards are so much cheaper than the NVIDIA ones because NVIDIA's pricing is stupid. Do you stream once in a while though too? Yeah, and then that's where the real strength for the NVIDIA cards comes in, because they have that extra bit of processing for video encoding, which is great for streaming. It's great for if you are outputting. It's great for if you're doing video creation as well. But yeah, Radeon is great value for money. I had Radeon cards years ago. The melting power connector issue has been fixed, Crofter, and it was mainly because power connectors weren't being inserted fully. I only paid 400. Well, yeah, you would do, because it's an older card. I got a little bit annoyed because I got a 4070 Ti. I paid a little bit extra for a 4070 Ti, and 2 months later they brought out the 4070 Super, which is about the same and is cheaper than the 4070. Yeah, not overly happy about that. But them's the breaks. That's what happens when you buy computer components. It's always out of date and expensive. Yeah, the 4070 Super, it's a good card. The Super cards are actually really good cards. Trust me, I know. I got a 4090. What do you mean? Oh, it had been fixed, Crofter. They had sorted out the power connections. Are you saying it's not? How old's your 4090 then? And I know it was the top end ones. It was the 4090s that were doing it. Now nearly outperformed by the 3080. 3090. Should do. I thought everything plugs are still faulty. I thought they'd sorted that. Let's go for AMD card, but was told to get NVIDIA since I stream sometimes. Which, yeah, that would be my thing as well. Oh yeah, the 4090. So I have a gorgeous looking computer. I am so happy with my build. 4090 costs more money. The 4090 on its own costs more money than my entire build. It's crazy. It's causing issues. Oh, okay. I thought that the I'd read a lot of stuff that it was, or seen a lot of stuff that was basically the connectors weren't connecting right and it was shorting, and that was what was causing the fires. I mean, coupled with the fact that there's a lot of power going over there. Hey Navdeep Gill, welcome along. Right, we'll park this tractor here because we want to move to the next day. Wait till you see the 50. Oh, I am not touching a 5090. I'm very tempted because of some. Well, we were having issues and we're not having them anymore. But when Twitch goes to the new NVIDIA encoding, very tempted to take my 4070 Ti out of my gaming machine and put it into my streaming machine. The only problem there is my I don't think the chip in my streaming machine will be able to handle it. Right. Although I could put something like a 5800 in it, because I've got a 2800X in there at the moment. Right. Running FS22 on 1440p ultra high resolutions with a 6700 XT. I'm running, you know what? I'm running, yeah, my farm sim is running at 1440 now. Where did I put the combine? Oh, there, that's right. Right, I think big field. Will the overloader handle oats? Question. We're good for fuel and everything. I think we'll do this manually. Tempted to get the overloader out, but I'm going to do this manually. Hey Miguel, welcome along. I'm not doing too bad. Yesterday was horrible. Today I'm still a little bit of shock. It's still feeling a little bit weird. I kind of need to get out of the house for the weekend, which is good because I am getting out of the house for the weekend and the rest of this week. So it's a very big positive. Running Ryzen 9 7900X AM5 chip and a 3060 right now, but I'm planning on going to a 7900 XT or 4080. Who's that? Oh, what's that? Andrew Wharton. Thank you for the thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to the VFN. 100% NVIDIA faulty design. Yeah. That's why I thought it had been fixed, Crofter. That's where I'd seen reports on Linus and on J2 Sense and everything that it had been fixed, I thought. Which is what's throwing me off. Oh no. Back. It's changed. Oh well, that's the first time that's actually worked. Cheers, Coke Maker. It's going to be a long week for me. Two favorite streamers are heading to the US. Well, this is the thing. So there's a lot of Twitch streamers going. So there's, if you ever wanted to have a break where there's some of the biggest Twitch streamers for Farm Sim not streaming for a few days, now is the time to jump on Twitch and stream. See you later, to go home for a 12-hour night shift. Oh. Later, Pure Max. Thanks for joining us. Where am I from, Jonathan? I am from the UK. Gives me time to catch up on my YouTube bits, though. Yeah. I'm a bit of an AMD fanboy, but I don't agree it's NVIDIA's fault. It's the design spec for the 12 volt standard, which is NVIDIA merely adopted. They didn't develop it. It's getting very much into stuff that I don't know about. There, boss man. But well, I hope next time we go to those secret things. It's cool. It's very cool. The connectors use what could be considered a design flaw. Basically, it's made the way that is not user-friendly, and therefore there are lots of people that are not plugging in the cables correctly. That's exactly what I said. There are two smaller issues not related to the cables. It's like some companies created the cables that had too much wiggle and therefore easier to get loose, which is exactly what I thought the issue was, that the cables couldn't be plugged in properly. And I thought several of the companies had designed new connectors so that the cables went in more securely and therefore didn't cause and therefore were less likely to cause the issue. Can't wait for Farming Simulator Stray 5 to arrive. Me too, Jonathan. I'm a wee bit excited that I'm getting to try it out this weekend. I do want to do straw pellets. Oh, I do want to do straw pellets. We'll start doing yeah. I'll do the rest of this headland with this, but yeah, we want to make straw pellets, so I need to switch it. I don't know which button I set this to. So we'll do it to that. Yeah, I meant to be dropping a swath. Well done. Wait until at least February to get it. Gotta have some mods and stuff out first. You know what? I like playing Farm Sim vanilla for a little while. I really do. Oh, stretch! Straw pellets is like, yeah, I want to, we need to sell some stuff, get the straw pelletizer and make some straw pellets. We have the equipment that will make straw pellets now. And we'll go and sell them directly rather than building the packing factory, I think. Spent my last 10 hours on Hope Belleron doing straw pellets. Oh, man. Hey, Phantom Brian 91, welcome along. Basic connecting pins aren't long enough and don't have enough contact service. Do you use dodgy plug when plugging in a toaster? Go Northridge, fix for... Yes. Yeah. So we're basically all back to the same point where there's a problem with the connectors, and wasn't it? I thought it was a design problem that had been fixed with the 4090 Super. There is a 4090 Super, isn't there? I think. Certainly, when I plugged the cable into my graphics card, I was very sure it was in there properly. Oh, no. That's the one I wanted. Yeah. Hey, Crazy Legs, welcome along. Lawsuit come if it hasn't already started. Thing is, does it do it? Who the lawsuit be against particularly? Because is it against Nvidia, or is it against the partners, or is it against the design standard. I mean, just chatting in here, there's a lot of confusion around it about who people would ultimately blame for this problem. Would the lawsuit be against all of them? Hey, Assassin Farm 88, welcome along. We need to watch Steve's last video about the yes. Well, this is the thing. Oh yeah. So Gamers Nexus as well. What map is this? This is Vintage Oats, Eli. What's in today's sales? Oh, let's get to the end here. Oh, maybe Shadow Fox, we might get lucky and get a pelletizer in today's sales. It's not NVIDIA's fault, it's designed for the spec itself. Should be NVIDIA because of the one. And there's my point. In two rows in the chat, there is exactly my point. No, we've got a feeding truck, we've got an ASW, which isn't big enough, and yeah, nothing in there that's of any use to us. The question, have you ever done grapes and what is the correct way to grow them? We are doing grapes on this series, on this live stream, Assassin Farmer. What's the best way to grow them? It's a good question. There is a certain amount of work you need to do around them that helps them to grow best. It doesn't work great with precision farming. We're running precision farming on here and it's a bit weird. Peter Chalk, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to the VFN. But you need to mulch around them, you need to subsoil around them each year, and you need to fertilize them normally. Notin says, I'm sure the trailer is full of goodies that could get you close to the price. Oh yeah. Wait, what's happening in America? I am heading off to America to hang around with a load of other content creators. I think there's about 20 of us going, and play FS25 at an undisclosed location. No, I don't need to use the Colossus pack for rapes, boss dude. Rarely need to use the Colossus pack. Ads. Why is it not telling me there are ads? Hey, Farmer J, welcome along. Madness if you build a car and then put faulty parts on and you have to fix it under warranty, the end. Ooh, that's a... So, if it's... who built my card? Gigabyte. So if it's Gigabyte building the card, Crofter, then Gigabyte have to fix it under warranty. And Gigabyte must surely be building NVIDIA cards under the same spec that NVIDIA originally did theirs at. And it's not all cards that are having the problem, it's the ones which have a looser connector. Which is why my next question was, how often does it happen to the has it happened to Founders Editions cards? Is it something that affects Founders Edition cards as well as cards from the board partners? Because I don't know. Nova Host, welcome along. What steering wheel am I using? I am using the Horsch farm vehicle control system. NVIDIA, yeah, it's NVIDIA licensed, but NVIDIA aren't building it. And that's my point. NVIDIA aren't building them. It's the partners who are building them. And if it's a faulty spec that has been given to NVIDIA, and it's a faulty spec that then is passed on to the board partners, who is ultimately responsible for the faulty spec in the first place? BF Pooney, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah. So it's one of those things. Right. 9 ads. Jeez. What did you ask, Assassin? Because I've forgotten now. Assassin, where is it? Keep sending me back. Sending me back up the top. Because I have wonderful chat and keep chatting. You might have to ask me again, Assassin, because I've lost the comment. What farming simulator am I playing on? 22. PCI SIG are responsible for signing off the spec. So yeah, that then begs the question: are they the ones who are ultimately responsible for the spec, for the error in the spec? Topic of today's rant. I'm not ranting, Farmer J. We're discussing the problems that NVIDIA cards have had with power supply, and some of the cards shorting and causing fires. Grapes, yes. So we're doing grapes on here. We have you need to subsoil. You need to mulch, subsoil, and spray them with or fertilize them every year. It's nitpicking. NVIDIA dictate the specs. Do they? Because if it's a standard that somebody else has produced, are NVIDIA dictating that standard or that spec for that connector? If it's a standard from somebody else. This is where I freely admit here, I am playing devil's advocate. I am absolutely playing devil's advocate here. My point being is that NVIDIA dictate the spec based on somebody else's spec, i.e. the spec of the connector. So if they're putting a spec on there that somebody else has given them, and it's the board partners building the boards, and some of the boards have connectors that are not are too loose and cause an issue, does that mean the board partners are responsible for not properly implementing the spec, i.e. there's too much wiggle in the connectors? Let's watch it. I'm not expecting to answer this right now. Thank you for subscribing, Nova Host. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, I'm not expecting to answer this. This is not something we can answer in this chat, and it's not something that certainly not something I'm qualified to answer. So yeah. Oh wow! Look at the amount of oats that is this trailer. This trailer takes a lot of oats. 32,000 liters of oats. Wow. That's really good. That's almost 2 full tanks off the combine. How do you use the steering wheel? Like this. Oh dear. Badly. Nope. Thought I had a phone call. I did not. I had something else. Don't use your phone and drive, chat. It's not a good idea. I need to reply to my wife. She sent me a message. Here in Uruguay, we're kind of revealed against gigabyte GPUs. Get mostly low-tier models from NVIDIA. So much going on. Asus and AMD partners like BFS. So I left. So I chose to move away from Asus. I was using Asus stuff. I moved to Gigabyte because Gigabyte was getting some decent reviews for in comparison. So yeah, Asus had a whole load of problems when I was building my machine. We got raids! Grabbies! Grabbies coming! It doesn't tell me in the multi-chat I get raids. That's really annoying. Grabbies coming in with a raid of 45. Oh, we need 3 people in the chat. 3 people, sorry, 3 people on Twitch, and I will do a giveaway. We're at 97 viewers. And Assassin's Farmer, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. You are awesome. How you doing, Grabby? Grabbies, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Melvini's Bandagey. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFM. We've got a tiny little bit to empty out. Empty that out. And then we'll start everything up again. Pull that in, and away we go. He's hungry. I am. Actually, you know what? I am a little bit hungry. It has got lunchtime. I am only going to go till 1:30 today because I still need to do a lot of stuff ahead of heading off to the States later. Hey, Melza. I do have a VF giveaway. I do. Exclamation mark VF giveaway in the chat. On both Twitch and YouTube, in fact. Giant cheeseburger and waffle sandwich. Oh, do you know what? I've got leftover spaghetti bolognese for lunch. I'm so thin. Oh God, I would love. Do you know what? I'm gonna get a chance. Well, I don't know how much of a chance. I may have to do it when I land. I might get a chance to try a real McDonald's. Just had a sourdough egg scrambles from Jack in the Box. Nice. Right, what row are we on? +1. So, +2, 3, 4. We want 5. We want row 5. Turn on our guide. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay, we're going to cut in. Yeah, so obviously you guys know my money situation for the most part. So I had to find the cheapest way for me to get to the airport. Like with FarmCon, the cheapest way for me to get to the airport was take an overnight coach. So I've got to head into Norwich and take an overnight coach tonight. And yeah, I get to the airport at about 4 in the morning. Yeah, say at a 73.45. Well done, Ravi. Quick reminder, everybody, we are currently sponsored by AFK Journey. Oh, you can't see it. What? Everybody on the YouTube vertical is wondering why the hell is he pointing up at the combine. We are sponsored by AFK Journey. Exclamation mark AFK Journey in the chat. Download. Yeah, 4 in the morning. Download AFK Journey. Play the game. Get yourself to the highest resonance level you can, and the person with the highest resonance level by the end of our sponsorship in just over a week. I will spin the wheel of random PC games, and I'll give you a random PC game. It could be Farming Simulator 25, and what you and for every person who gets over a residence level of 180, then I will spin the wheel for every single one of you. So, oh, I remember those, Ace Face. Red the 9, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN and welcome along to you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the thing. So I'm going to try and sleep on the coach tonight because I'm basically going to be going for 19 hours or something traveling. On top of not going to bed before doing it. And there will definitely be some socializing tomorrow night. Hey, Arctic Nomad, welcome along, and thank you for the alert. Yeah, it is going to be a little bit mad the next few days. I'm just gonna try and put things out of my head while I'm away as much as I can, I think. Exclamation mark VF giveaway in the chat. I hope you can sleep better on the coach than I did when I was back and forwards and see. Oh wow, I find it fairly easy to fall asleep on coaches and buses and cars and, you know, transport. I can fall asleep fairly well in. Press the wrong button. I meant to get the auger out. There we go. Schlattengots, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Should get to turn around at the end, and then we'll go grab our tractor and trailer. This is definitely the better direction to do this field. "12 and a half hours on a coach was a nightmare." Oh wow. Yeah, no, I've only got 4.5 hours on the coach. Catching flies. Actually, I'm gonna play FS 23. 23? Farm sim have I got on this? Yeah, FS 23. I need to. I think if we go to about 6,000, should we get 99% is where we want to get. Look up. I did look up. Don't you say we're all going on some holiday? Oh god. Right. 7,000. Is it the other way? It might be the other way, actually. Nope, there is no quick way. That. I mean, it took me nearly 24 hours to get to FarmCon this year. Yeah, how much did we have left over? 1,000 liters. Okay. Not sure I've mentioned, but I really like that little sound clip on that redemption. Really? That's the default sound clip. Fun fact. In chat. Look up in chat. Oh, look up in chat. I can't see what you're talking about. Yeah, it's yeah, that's default Twitch one. I didn't think they meant physically look up. Yeah, yeah. No, I thought they meant because I was looking at my Switch at the time. So I thought they meant physically look up. I was looking at, yeah, it's FS23 I have installed. I also have Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I haven't got into much. And I've got 8 hours to get into it. Arcades with golden arch, and it's in France, and the rest have yellow arches. Hey, privy cab driver, welcome along. Am I looking forward to 25? Oh, yes. Agrilam, I am very much looking forward to FS25. Hey, Remco, welcome along. My link doesn't work for buying FS25. Really? I'm going to test this. Yeah, it does. Absolutely does. Link for buying FS25. Lord of 2, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. That should be the link. That absolutely should be the link. Double check it. Yeah, that link should work, so I don't know why it wouldn't be. Can't open it. Sometimes the chat on, I've had it with the chat on YouTube be annoying sometimes. That, depending on what version of the chat you're looking at, it can sometimes not go through links, which is really annoying. It's in the description as well. Haven't pre-ordered yet, but looking forward to doing it. Know if there's any more Merlot coming to Farm Sim. I would like to know that as well. My bad. I thought it was a hyperlink that you could click on. Yeah, it's I had to copy and paste it out then. I will change that in Nightbot though, because that should be a hyperlink you can click on. And it may be that it's missing the HTTPS. But I thought the YouTube chat did that. So what I'll do, anybody who does want to use that or does want to click on it, if this works. Oh no, that won't work. There, that should be a link. I know it's working in the Twitch chat. Am I still enjoying the new joystick setup? Yes, very much. Do I have a code on Steam? I don't have a code for Steam. It is direct from FarmSim. Direct from the FarmSim website. What kind of stuff am I harvesting? We are currently harvesting oats. Gonna go join later, Share. Thanks for joining us. Austin Mayers, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. And Dalton Cruz, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN as well. Oh, wow, load coming in. Bruno Silva, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. ArkAngil, yeah, ArkAngil is in the air as we speak. Just worked out. Thank you, Farmer J. You got the Thrustmaster Farm Stick. How's the hurry? So I absolutely recommend the Thrustmaster Farm Stick. I think it's a fantastic addition to Farm Sim, especially for the price. And I always say, if you already have a wheel and you're looking for something to go with your wheel, the Thrustmaster Farm Stick is brilliant. The Hori setup is the best complete setup for Farm Sim that I've used. It is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'd say if you've got a wheel already and you're looking to add something, go grab the Thrustmaster Farm Stick. It's brilliant. If you are looking for a complete setup for Farm Sim specifically, and if you're playing pretty much just Farm Sim, highly recommend the Hori setup. It is fantastic. I absolutely love it. I will do, Miguel. Good morning, Kyle. Welcome along. This is the last stream before I leave, Chris, because I'm leaving this evening. My next stream after this will be Tuesday morning next week. And we'll be back on here. I hope the Hori and Farm Stick and all the rest work. It should do, Agralam. It absolutely should do. Hori is also great for trucking wheels, so much better than Mozza's. I've not tried Mozza stuff. My reasons for not trying Mozza stuff, I have made clear on my streams before. I don't want to go into it too much. Suffice to say, Mozza did offer me the opportunity to check out their stuff. I could not agree to their terms. What map am I playing on, Liam? This is Vintage Oaks. Still further, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Right, 15,000 litres should be about right. Let's turn off the... Okay. Oh, let's turn off the combine. Yeah. It was their offer was a position I felt I could not negotiate from. What I like more on the Farm Stick more than Hori is that it has a joystick for the camera. The Hori wheel has two joysticks on the wheel, so it has the you can do the same thing as you can do on the Farm Stick on the wheel with Hori. Use a cable mod 90-degree adapter for your 4070. If so, they're under recall. I do not. My 4070 is actually a vertical mounted one, so I haven't adapted it at all because I haven't needed to. Because rather than having to turn the cable, I turned the video card. Yeah, it's just plugged. Let's get the bottom or on the top. It's in the top. Yeah, it's not adapted at all. Oh, this is emptying actually. Because I can move this. I was going to show you some mess now. That is my PC. You can see that, and you can see the vertically mounted cards there. Yeah, that's my PC. Boom. Just a field of RGB. Do I have a Discord server? I do. AgriLam. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. What vertical mount do I use? The case came with the vertical mount. The case actually came from California. No, Kyle, but the specs are the specs that I recommended. So I went with Apex, and we sat down over Discord, and I said these are the specs that I would expect for these 3 machines. If I was doing this, I'd expect this kind of spec. If I was doing this, I'd expect this kind of spec, and doing this kind of spec. It's one of the beauties of building my own PCs is I can look at it and go, yeah, this is what I would build if I was doing this. If I was doing an entry-level machine, that's what I'd build. If I was doing a mid-range machine, that's what I'd build. If I was going mad and building stuff that I really over the top, this is what I'd build. I think expert farmer is your future. Awesome. Every person who has bought them, who has bought a machine through my link of Apex and has spoken to me about it afterwards has said it's been great. They really like the machine. So yeah. We definitely need to put some lime on this field this year. I don't know how much longer. Well, I think this series we will probably see out to the end of FS22, simply because we are still have quite a bit of harvest to do. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. I hope I have got your name right. I still got to do the animations actually for the new layout. I completely forgot about those. Have to get those done. Those would be next week. There's still a few little items and feeding issues and things. Right, that's 6 rows. So we are currently on row 7. So 8, 9, 10, and 11. Here. Excuse me. Are you going to use the baler from the straw harvest pack? No. So the item I want to use on here, I have a baler on the farm already. I'm not planning to bale. We have so many bales anyway. I want to use the pelletizer. This, which is 320,000. Requires 350 horsepower. We're fine for that. Yeah, refill supplies manually. And yeah, so we will. We're gonna use this, but I need to. We've only got about half the money for it so far. Yeah, we tractor-wise, we should be able to pull it though. I think. Yeah, 445, 530, and 511. This is we'll use the Terra track on it, which has got more than enough. I think our biggest tractor is the Voltra next, and that won't pull it. So yeah, it'll be the Terra track. I like the twine feature on the straw harvest baler. I've got the twine add-on on here, which is fantastic. I really like that. Really like that mod. Yeah, we'll load the molasses manually. If I get expectancy, will I need the additional USB ports to run the Horsch setup? The Horsch setup runs off a single USB port, I want to say. Oh no, it might not. No, Horsch setup runs off two USBs, if I remember correctly. Crofter will probably correct me at this point, but I think it runs off 2, if I remember. Afternoon, Adam. Welcome along. Twine add-ons, too many bales for sale in the shop. I like my PC bad just opening the pallet section of the shop. Yeah, it does add a few too many pallets, and it's also a bit weird. I don't know if they've corrected this now, but yeah, this is pointless. So all of these different net wrap and twine things are pointless, because if I go into, say, the case and I look at this, you used to, okay, no, they've changed it. You used to be able to change the type in here. To be perfectly honest, put the brand as a choice in there, because it's not necessary. They went the wrong way when they removed the brand from in there. Try opening the bale section. Bale section, yeah, has a lot of bales that it adds in. Again, this is not necessary. Look at how many bales there are. Twine add-on pack. This is not necessary. I'm not counting that, boss dude. We'll be here for the rest of the stream. That would be mad. My poor 5600X had a heart attack each time I opened that section up. Well, that's the advantage of running a 5800X 3D. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely, Adam. There are, and this is why stuff from mods gets simplified when it gets added base game. Because when Giants is trying to add something to the game, they have to work out how well it'll work on the lowest common denominator of the machine. When a mod maker or a map maker creates something, they don't have to worry about that. You know, map maker can make a highly detailed map that only runs if you've got a 4080 in your machine. And say on their mod description, don't use this on lower end machines. Giants can't do that. Hey, Crazy Legs, welcome along. That almost looks like a Mr. CDP animation. Which is why I like the Straw Harvest Baler. Simpler execution, the twine, beautiful animation loading. The problem I have with the Straw Harvest one, boss dude, is it only implements it on that baler. I wish that you have a Straw Harvest add-on, make it affect all the balers in the game. Make it do that, not just do it on one baler, because that forces you to use that baler if you want that function. How do they get away with having an additional package for every mod? I don't know. Because mods are optional. At the moment, you have the minimum specs to run FS25. Well, that's good. You can at least run FS25. My problem with that bale is its price. Oh right, left the speed there. Yeah. But now we have a decent baler on here. I think we've got a massive Ferguson baler on here at the moment. That one, yeah, let's have a look what we got. Balers. Yeah. We got this baler very early on in the game. I forgot, yes, consumables are confirmed for FS25, Adam. So we know we're getting baler twine, we know we're getting net wrap, and we know we're getting plastic wrap for silage bales. Peace, Brand, yeah. It's just a little bit mad, some of that. How much is that baler? Oh. Big pack. It's not, doesn't require, it is expensive. Doesn't require a massive number of bales. Massive amount of horsepower. 275, 258. Yeah. In fact, it's less horsepower than our current baler, but our current baler is half the price. Jeez. That's crazy. This is FS22 gamers. Yes. I will be streaming FS25 in 3.5 weeks' time. No, just under 4 weeks' time. Oh yeah, yesterday I didn't manage to get out the 4 weeks to go graphic that I've been doing my countdowns, because obviously with everything that was going on yesterday, I didn't get much done at all. This is single player gamers, so this isn't online. This is a single player game. Big fields. News for my next project, which is getting towards revealing now. Ooh. I am intrigued. I might have to rework my camera on the vertical, I think. My chin, I keep leaning forward and my chin keeps disappearing. There might be a better way to do it. I was about to play because I have FS 22. I do, gamers, I do have a multiplayer server. And I do play on it fairly well. We play on it once a week. From FS25, most of my live stream stuff, I think certainly before we start the realism experiment, it will be multiplayer. Grow out a beard like Mr. CDP. I do not look good with a beard, boss dude. So I was going through a lot of photographs yesterday. I was trying to collect up all the photographs of Billy that I could find so that I could post my stuff on Twitter and post some personal stuff on Facebook. Came across a whole load of pandemic stuff where I did grow a beard and it did look awful, and I will never do it again. Hey, Bar David Bitton, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. I am so vertical streaming on YouTube is a new thing to me. The first stream we had. We had about 5-10 people on it. It was a really small stream. We now have more people watching the vertical live stream on YouTube than we have watching on Twitch. Wow! Thank you everybody who's watching the vertical stream. You guys are awesome. I do kind of find myself wondering how that's comparing to the standard horizontal stream. How's that comparing? Yeah, we got 20. Wow, we got 24 people watching the standard stream. We have 57 people watching the vertical. Thank you, everybody. That's awesome. I've got nearly 5,000 views. That's incredible. 65 on Twitch. Yeah, it's fluctuating between the two. We had 70 people on YouTube a minute ago. When am I going to play multiplayer? So next multiplayer is most likely to be next Tuesday. Exclamation mark join in for the details of how you can join the multiplayer. Hey Chilean Farmer, welcome to you in Canada. Forza King, welcome along. I am on Vintage Oaks. It's the map I'm playing on. Vertical is great for numbers, but they tend to come and go, which is why the concurrent viewers is such an important thing, boss dude. The fact that we got 55 people watching concurrently on the vertical is massive, absolutely massive. We should be able to fill the trailer up. This field, I love this field. This is just huge. This is our biggest field we have on here. It takes a full day at 5 times to harvest it. I'm in Latvia and it's Europe, so it won't be that far off. Awesome. Thank you, gamers. Should come up, hopefully. Quick question for you. Do you have any mods from LR Modding? If so, where did you download them from? I don't think I have anything from LR Modding. I tend to only download stuff from the mod hub in general. Hey camper boy, me too. I live in Latvia and I play FS22. What's my favorite piece of equipment? Ooh, that is a very good question. Oh, what do I like using the most? I mean, I like harvesting. I very much like harvesting. But single piece of equipment is really hard to pin down. But I'm never happier in farm sim than when I'm in a combine harvester. Hence the reason why I've not got Courseplay doing this and have decided to do it myself, even though it probably will take a little bit longer. This is a very bad idea, what I'm doing right now. We're at 89%. The lights are flashing. We want to empty this. I think the JCB is about as far away from my combine in the tab order as this. What is Courseplay? Courseplay is a way of it's sort of an advanced hired worker rem. So actually I could show you Courseplay. What we'll do is we'll get this emptying and I'll show you what Courseplay is. So good question. We do have a job that could do with doing, so we'll go and do it. So while this is emptying, let's go find this tractor. And turn that off. Turn that off completely. I need to mulch, which is going to be that bit again. Okay, so I need to get the canola field that we did. I need to get that mulched. I don't want to do it myself. So I will unfold this here. I'll bring this onto the side of the field. I'm going to right-click my mouse, which is hidden behind my drink. So right-click my mouse. There we go. And this comes up, which you can see at the bottom. I'll pull it up a little bit. So this here, we've got my warrior. So I am going to clear off the course that is in there. So I'm going to click on no course, and this brings up a new hired worker screen that allows me to define a course. Work width on my machine is 8.9 meters. I've got only one tool. I'm going to do 2 headlands. We're going to start work on the center and we're going to go clockwise. I want to set it to longest edge. And yeah, we've got no islands in here to bypass. So I get it to generate a fieldwork course. And if I close the course generator, you can now see it's generated a course for me on this field. Now, this here is basically the same sort of thing as you're going to see in FS25 for GPS. So GPS and the hired workers in FS25, when you drive to the field, it automatically generates a course like this. And so when I come back out here, I can then set this to show me the course it's generated. And so that is the course that this tractor can now run on this field. This is the end point. I want to set it to show me where it currently is. I think my start point is down the other end of the field. But course play is PC only. Did I see? I thought I saw a start point there. I know it is down the far end of the field. Fantastic time for an ad. And then when we get to the other end of the field here, and we've got our start point, first waypoint, and away we go. And that is now using a hide worker to mulch on that course. So this map is PC only because it's a 4x map. And it is downloaded from Farms in Briscoe's itch.io page. Best thing about course play is you can send balers out on identical courses to combine harvests. Exactly. And it's the one downside I can see to the new course GPS course setup for FS25, or one of a couple of downsides I can see to it. We have filled this with oats, and I doubt we are able to make. Oh wow, we're not able. How are we not able to make butter? What are we missing? We're missing milk. Oh, if we run out of space for butter, we've run out of space for butter. So let's deactivate that. And we can start making cheese. Cereal. We are in need of honey, I think. We're always in need of honey. I'm going to put a second. I'm going to put a second beehive in. Big beehive. Could put another one in over here. Might put two more in at the back here, actually. Right, we'll see if that increases our honey production. I hope it does. I wonder if GPS FS25 will automatically add all implements, or you have to buy an add-on in the shop first. I really kind of hope it's a buy and add-on. Because anybody who's watched me for a good length of time, you know that I don't like GPS being added onto older equipment, and there's some equipment I just don't think is appropriate to have GPS. Like, why would you put GPS on a truck for the most part, you know? So, yeah, I would quite like to see GPS be an optional add-on for equipment. Did the streams drop out or something? I don't like vehicle control add-on. It adds too much. It's not a GPS. It's not just a GPS thing. It's way more complicated, and most of the features of vehicle control add-on I don't want. So I used it for a short time and then went, nah, I don't like this. What map am I farming on? I've lost it. I am farming on vintage oat. Hey, Choco1, welcome along. Yeah, I don't like GPS on trucks, gamers. Can't wait for GPS for console players. Yeah, and this is the thing. The GPS is a very nice feature. It to me at the moment it's a little bit flawed, and there are certain improvements and updates I'm looking for before release. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think, certainly I don't think vehicle control add-on, and I don't think is going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think courseplay is going to go anywhere anytime soon, and I'm hoping there's an advanced version of the GPS that gets released. Cool, Simon mentioned it could be possible to buy it or not. I hope so. I will check into that, Miguel. I'll definitely be looking into it. Commander Space Rooster, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. And all his glory, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Thank you, Simon Delar. Welcome along. Yeah, we got this. So we actually got this day one on this map. This 9T was in the shop, and we just immediately picked it up. Been farming on Alma, Missouri, and it's an amazing map with huge fields and nice pastures. Yeah, I did, before I did this map, we were actually farming on Alma, Missouri. I was using the wide span vehicle system on it, which was very cool. Love to see an advanced season mods with bale rot moisture. I'm less interested in the bale rotting Voxpool, because that was over the top when it was implemented in the seasons. I really want to see moisture. Actually, if anyone was watching yesterday's stream when we were talking about when we were playing Global Farmer, there's lots of nuanced stuff in Global Farmer I would love to see in Farm Sim. Jim and Dirt Rickets, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you for bringing your community over to see me. I did have snow turned on for Alma. Oh yes, that got a little bit deep. You're welcome. I was scrolling through shorts on YouTube and came across your channel, so I thought I'd follow you here on Twitch. Thank you very much. Yeah, I would say doing the YouTube vertical, now that I have an internet connection I can do it with, the YouTube vertical has been fantastic. Taxiland, welcome along. Snow was while you quit, Alma. Hey, Jackson Mads, welcome along. I'll tell you what, this is going to get mad during preview weekend. I can only imagine what this is going to be like during preview weekend. I'm home and I'm hopping on FS22. Fantastic. I am very much enjoying the new bandwidth, Taxiland. Thank you very much. And things are okay with me. I had some bad news, and it was a bit. Yesterday was a bit horrible. But today I'm flying to America to go and play FS25, and I could not be happier. You're in school, Jackson? Nice. I hope that maybe one day I can get this game. There isn't a demo for this, Choco, but lots and lots of creators are giving the next version of Farm Sim away, including myself. Exclamation mark VF giveaway in chat if you want to enter this month's giveaway. Am I stoked for FS25 in a couple of weeks? I'd last it. Yes, absolutely. What, we're just under now 4 weeks away. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be, yeah. I'm so looking forward to it. BF giveaway. Yeah, let me put it in the chat. Hey, Crad, welcome along. You can see Kermit on FarmCon, huh? I subbed to your channel, really like your energy. Oh, thank you, I blasted. Or on it, yes. So Kermit is going to be there, of course. He being the community coordinator for the States. Hey, Loretta, welcome along. Oh, right. Sorry, Miguel. Yes, you can see Kermit at FarmCon. That's why it confused me. I mean, it's gone 1:30. I need to finish up. I don't want to. I'm enjoying myself and it's distracting me from the horribleness of the last couple of days. But I really, really do have a ton of stuff to do before I go away. I've noted that when Uruguay gets the approval of no visa for tourism, I will go and visit him in Chicago. Awesome. I think for a pre-release weekend, we might have to turn slow mode on. Austin, you keep getting caught by the by the Autobot. Just pack 12 pairs of underwear and I'm good to go. I'm not going for that long. On the other side, UK and EU are requesting entrance clearance to Uruguayan citizens starting next year. Starting next year, you're going to have to get a visa to go from UK to Europe. Same way as I've had to get a visa to go to the States, I'm going to have to get a visa to go to Europe. Touchy is, yeah. Well, Azrael falls foul of it all the time. Right, I'm gonna end at 1:45 because I really do have a whole load of stuff to do before I head out. You can see our mulcher working away over there in the background. Simulation for the Nation, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. It's yeah, it's going very nicely at the moment. Chris 3K 93PL, welcome along, and hello to you in Germany. We are not going to make it to the other end of this field before we have to empty. That is a little bit annoying. How's things going, Sim? Hope you're doing well. Whereabouts in the States am I heading? I'm not allowed to say. All I can say is I'm heading to the States so I can go and play FS25. I guess if the Uruguayan citizens, probably the passport will be like a card to travel around South America, and we use ID to travel between. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit like that in Europe for the most part. Arkansas is your bet. Interesting. I cannot tell you. I cannot deny. The only thing I will say is I'm not going to Vegas. Do I stream on Kick or Twitch? I stream on Twitch. And YouTube, obviously. Ooh, that was a landing. 77.9 for Boss Dude. It's still waiting for my PC to be shipped, but I'm hoping it arrives before end of October. Awesome. I had hoped I'd find out about a new job this week, but was not to be. It's still open, but it might turn up, you know, and I should hear back early sort of next week. The GPS will be similar to Courseplay, so it'll be automatically generated, Christian. When you approach the field, it will automatically generate it with 2 headlands, and with whatever direction it wants, whatever direction it best thinks suits the field, and then you just send the equipment off on that. So yeah, right. I think it is getting close to time, so that trailer isn't full. Turn that off. Turn that off. We can leave our Courseplay tractor going for now. Oh, we'll just let who's that coming in? Miguel's coming in, and he's gonna miss. Right. So yeah, that's where I've got to. Field not found. Oh, field not found is somebody's name. Yeah. Right. So I've got to go and finish off getting ready for my trip out the country. So I'm gonna leave this here for today. I will be back streaming next Tuesday during the day. We should be back on here on Vintage Jokes next Tuesday. And possibly streaming next Tuesday night as well, because we have well, I'm not going to be able to do the multiplayer this week, so hopefully next Tuesday night we'll be doing the multiplayer. So yeah. Oh, and next week as well, I'm away the following weekend, so we've got lots of it's a bit messy over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm going to say thank you in a moment. We're going to go and find somebody to raid over on Twitch. Crofty is streaming, so I'm going to go and raid Crofty. We'll send you over their way. Yeah. So, quick thank yous before we go. I want to say thank you to Demon Direct for your raid. You are awesome. I think we had another couple of raids come in today. Grammys, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And Skinman90, thank you for your raid. You are awesome as well. Yeah. There will be supercuts out over the next few days, especially if we can get the last 2 to actually render. And Fact Sheet Friday videos will be out on Friday. No more Let's Plays this week because with yesterday's horribleness, I have not been able to actually get them recorded. But yeah, we got another forestry supercut tomorrow, and then we're heading over to Stone Valley for the weekend. So go check those out. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you are on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. A huge thank you to all of my patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support helps the channel not only to keep going, but to grow as well. And so thank you so much for that. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.